From the Oklahoman newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson here in studio with Abby Bitterman, OU beat writer. Abby, OU gets back on the winning track Saturday against Mississippi State. Important win for their NCAA tournament hopes, but I think emerging is probably the word that comes to mind. Alondes Williams emerging for the Sooners. You know, they've gotten good production out of Brady Manick, out of Christian Doolittle. How important was it for them to have Alondes Williams come to the fore on Saturday against Mississippi State?
You know, I think it was very important. He was a starter for a little bit of time earlier in the season, and that was because Lon Kruger said they wanted to get more scoring production out of him, and it didn't really work then. But I think that to get him on that scoring track and having that production, he had a career high at Oklahoma game with 13 points, and his points also came at really critical times. OU hadn't scored at all in the second half, and Mississippi State had tied it, and then he kind of led them on a 5-point swing and didn't stop there. So I think that it was really important that he kind of start to emerge for OU in the way that he did.
Now the question becomes, can he continue that? He's a junior college guy, and I would assume most junior college guys, there's a little bit of an adjustment period there.
Yeah, and I talked to, he went to Triton College, and I was talking to his junior college coach there, and he said that he can see, and he's talked to Alondes, he knows that there's been a bit of a transition there, and that he's starting to feel more comfortable, and he said after the game on Saturday that that was the most comfortable he's felt in a game. And so I think that you know, just as he begins to get more and more comfortable in this new role, he'll just get better and better, and you'll see more production from him for OU.
Now he's got to try to take this on the road, as do all of the Sooners. Wednesday night at K-State, then back home on Saturday for Bedlam against Oklahoma State. Abby, as you look at those two games, it seems like these are winnable games for the Sooners. I don't know must win, but you know, games that they can win and get a little momentum. I would think this is a pretty big week for the Sooners.
Yeah, I mean, they've already have one win against Kansas State under their belt. That was their Big 12 opener, and they had to really fight to win it at the end. But I think that you know, with the way this team has been playing lately, I think that they have a very good shot to beat Kansas State again, and maybe even make it not as down to the wire as the last one. And then Oklahoma State is a team that has yet to get a Big 12 win. So I would think that, you know, while things are always different in a rivalry game, I would think that the Sooners again have a really good shot in that one too.
We'll see how it goes. Those two games this week, both winnable for the Sooners. Will Alondes Williams continue to emerge as a scorer for the Sooners? We'll see how that goes, and so you want to follow us for all that action. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at Oklahoman.com and every day in the Oklahoman.